Keir Starmer's first 100 days as Prime Minister have been anything but smooth. From donation scandals to accusations of lacking a clear plan, the Labour leader faces harsh criticism from both his party's veterans and the public. Is this a rocky beginning for a new era, or can Starmer recover? As Sir Keir Starmer marks his first 100 days in office, he's already facing intense scrutiny and discontent from both Labour veterans and the public. Critics from within his own party, particularly those aligned with the Blair-Era new Labour government, have lambasted Starmer for entering Downing Street without a solid plan. One official bluntly described it as unforgivable to assume the mantle of power without a clear agenda. The criticisms come as Starmer's government is embroiled in a series of scandals and controversies, from the acceptance of luxury gifts to allegations of cronyism, painting a picture of a government seemingly adrift and struggling to find its footing. Observers from Labour's past have pointed out the irony of Starmer's situation, especially given that his own party manifesto criticized previous governments for lacking long-term focus and being buffeted by events. Yet, those who helped craft New Labour's success now see the current administration faltering in much the same way. From scrapping the universal winter fuel payment to pensioners to scandals surrounding high-profile donations, Starmer's early days have been chaotic, raising concerns about the direction of his leadership. One particular scandal that has garnered attention involves Starmer accepting luxury gifts, including expensive clothing and the use of an £18 million flat, raising ethical questions about his leadership. Under growing political pressure, Starmer returned £6,000 worth of gifts, including Taylor Swift concert tickets and a rental deal for his wife, Victoria. This debacle, coupled with the Home Office rebuking reports that Labour Home Secretary Yvette Cooper arranged a police escort for Taylor Swift's Wembley shows, has led to a tightening of rules around gifts and hospitality for ministers. Labour insiders have voiced their dismay at how the government handled the donation controversies, with one official stating, "They don't think about how this actually looks to the public." Critics have suggested that Starmer and his team seem overwhelmed and lacking direction, struggling to match the momentum they generated during the election campaign. Blair-Era stalwarts like Alastair Campbell have pointed out that governing requires more than just technocratic policy delivery. It's about maintaining a continuous dialogue with the public, something they argue Starmer has failed to do. As Starmer attempts to regain control, the fallout from scandals continues to mount. Sue Gray's resignation as the Prime Minister's Chief of Staff, coupled with Labour-linked figures fast-tracked into public roles, has only added to the perception of disorganization and cronyism. The chaos has led some, like former political secretary John McTernan, to describe the government as drifting without a clear grip on operations or communications. Despite these challenges, Starmer remains defiant, stating that turbulent moments are inevitable in government and expressing his resolve to steer the ship back on course. But with a new YouGov poll revealing that almost half of Labour voters are feeling disappointed with the government's performance so far, Starmer faces an uphill battle. His task now is to initiate what some are calling a reset of his government, re-establishing direction and rebuilding public trust after a tumultuous start. The question remains, can Starmer recover from this rocky beginning, or will his first 100 days set the tone for a troubled tenure? Keir Starmer's first 100 days have been marked by missteps and mounting criticism. With scandals and internal discontent threatening to derail his government, Starmer must now navigate through these challenges and prove he can lead effectively. Will he manage to reset and deliver on his promises, or is this just the beginning of a difficult road ahead? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more political updates.